for grants and demand for supplementary demands for grants and demand for excess grant at a time when this government has totally mismanaged our economy. Sir, their wrong policies, especially two heavy blows they have inflicted upon our economy, demonetization and GST, have caused devastation throughout our economy. Sir, this is not an allegation. Let me place some plain facts before this august house. Under this government, fuel prices have registered a historically high level. Sir, this government has increased excise duties on petrol and diesel 16 times in their tenure, and they have extracted an additional revenue from this petroleum taxes, which amounts to 5,61,387 crores in this last 4 years. In the last 4 years alone, they have in fact looted the common people of our country. Sir, this has happened at a time when the international crude prices have seen a record decline. Sir, when we come to NPAs or bad loans, under this government, NPAs have registered a historical high levels. The NPA is at rupees 9.5 lakh crores, 9.5 lakh crores, and the NPA rose from 3.4% in 2013 to 4.7% in 2015 to 9.9% in 2017. Sir, the undeclared NPA is rupees 3 lakh crore. Sir, when we come to employment, under this government, there has been an absolute decline in employment for the first time in the history of independent India. For the first time, there has been a loss of 53 lakh jobs in the first 3 years of Modi government. Sir, again, data by CMIE and BSC, the data says that unemployment rate was 5% in January 2018. It increased to 6.1% in February, and again increased to 6.3% in March 2018. Sir, this government came to power on the promise of giving 2 crores employment every year, and now when we are asking them about employment, their national president is asking us to go and sell pakoras. So this is, and their president is saying that it's only a chunavi jumla. So this is the fact regarding employment. Sir, coming to the depreciation of rupee, under this government, rupee has recorded a lowest ever value in the history. It was 59 when they came to power, and now it is 69 per dollar. 69 per dollar. Sir, in terms of when we come to exports, it was 314.4 billion in 13-14, and now it has come down to 302.8 billion in 17-18. And when we talk about credit growth, the credit growth has been the lowest in the last 60 years. Credit growth from banks to industry was lowest in the last 60 years. So this government has failed in all respects. Sir, when we talk about the GDP growth, it was 8.2% in 15-16, came down to 7.1% in 16-17, and again came down to 6.6% in 17-18. Sir, this is the overall picture of our Indian economy. This government, and recently the latest RBI, Reserve Bank of India's Consumer Confidence Survey, says that 52% of those who were surveyed, they believe that there is not going to be any improvement in their economic condition in the next 1 year. So this is the level of confidence in our economy, sir. Sir, in 2014, this government promised अच्छे दिन. उन्होंने कहा अच्छे दिन आएगा, लेकिन 4 साल के बाद अच्छे दिन नहीं आया. उन्होंने एक फिल्मी गीत को बदल करके उन्होंने कहा फिल्मी गीत ऐसा था अच्छे दिन कब आएगा, लेकिन उन्होंने वो बदल कर दिया और उन्होंने अभी फिल्मी गीत ये है अच्छे दिन आ गया है. Just like they manipulated just like they manipulated GDP figures, now they are creating achedin by manipulating filmy geets. Sir, recently we saw a bold statement from our Prime Minister. Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi said that I am not afraid to be seen with corporates. What a bold statement, sir. Yes, we know, Mr. Prime Minister, you are not afraid to be seen with corporates, because we saw you in a photograph with Nirav Modi at Davos. Yes, we saw. And that too, after Nirav Modi flooded the country, committing a fraud of 13,900 crores. Sir, I will conclude in 5 minutes, sir. I will conclude in 5 minutes.
Sir, your time is over. Sir, please conclude.
Sir, 5 minutes, sir.
No plan.
Sir, this government had raised many slogans. This government had raised many slogans: Make in India, Digital India, Skill India, Startup India, Stand Up India, and now they are saying Sit Down India. So this is the situation, sir. The fiction about Make in India, the fiction that FDI is not allowed in multi-brand retail, all is exposed by the takeover of Flipkart by Walmart. Sir, this government is obsessed. My last point, sir. 2 more points, sir. Sir, this government is obsessed with the ease of doing business. But according to their own affidavit to the Supreme Court, they have admitted that in the first 3 years of Modi government, 36,000 farmers have committed suicide. Sir, this government has improved the conditions for ease of doing suicide for farmers, sir. So that is what they have done, sir. Sir, this government in the last 4 years has never, this is an important point, sir, has never made budget allocations to SCs and STs as per population, in proportion to population. But I can proudly claim that Kerala is the only state in this country which has made budget allocation for the development of SCs and STs as per the Planning Commission guidelines, as per the proportion, in proportion of population. More than that. Sir. And my last point, sir. Sir, in our country, the Oxfam Inequality Report found that in 2017, because of the wrong policies of this government, 73% of the additional wealth generated in 2017 was cornered by just 1% of billionaires in our country, and 67 crore. Sir, last point, sir.
Thank you.
67 crore of our people got just 1% of this additional wealth, sir. And that report says, very important, sir, that report says that for a wage earner who is getting minimum wages to get an annual salary of a corporate top executive, it will take 967 years, sir. So they have created, my last point, sir, they have created 2 Indias. They have divided India not only on religious and caste lines, they have created an India of the super rich and a Bharat of poor, thousands and millions of poor people. So we oppose these policies which has created 2 Indias. With these words, I conclude. Thank you very much.
Not only Kerala, this SC/ST 24.1% according to the population. The Karnataka government in the whole country, the budget allocation made, a bill was passed in 2013 and 14. It's the first state in Karnataka where according to the population, they have given the budget allocation. Of course. Thank you for the Kerala also coming in the same line. Thank you, Mr. Prem Singh Chaudhara. Prem Singh Chanduma.
चेयरमैन साहब, किसी देश की तरक्की के लिए शिक्षा, चिकित्सा और रोजगार प्रमुखता की बात है। गांव गरीब को प्राथमिकता देने की बात इस सरकार ने की, और ख़ास तौर पे जिन घरों में गैस नहीं थी, 3-4